Hey, so as we get to, hey, but when there's a winner, man, there has to be a loser, man. And the losers in this situation, bro, was the young San Antonio Spurs team, man. Hey, them boys, they played hard, bro. I will give them that, man. They played hard every game, had a chance to
Right.
win every game, bro. You just seen a team. This they don't. I heard the Spurs in the post game saying they didn't want to blame the youth, but my nigga, you have to. You
Right.
have to blame you
It
have
makes
to blame the youth. You have to.
it, it's the easiest, most acceptable cop out.
Yeah,
I mean, because
yeah.
that's exactly what it is. I mean, they young as fuck.
Yeah, so and it's just not inexperience from the players, bro. It's inexperience from the coach too, bro. Like, because if we keep it a buck, bro, outside of just the Spurs being young, bro, Mitch Johnson got thoroughly outcoached by Mike Brown, thoroughly.
Yeah.
Because for one, bro, a great coach, bro, is not letting his team lose that many double digit games in a fucking 5 game span. It doesn't happen. Not an experienced coach. An experienced coach is gonna figure something out.
I mean, if you think about it, bro, with the coaches, it's like Mike Brown. It's like he's coaching against himself from like 20 years ago when he had took Braun and them to the finals for that first time, and they was all young as fuck and all of that, and literally almost the exact same thing.
Yeah, and it's just, bro. It's in, bro. I'm gonna start with Miss Johnson for the whole Spurs thing. I'm gonna start with Miss Johnson on my Spurs take. Miss
Right.
Johnson, bro, because everything starts with the head coach to me. Miss Johnson, bro, especially bro in that game 5, I was disappointed in him, man. And the reason I was disappointed in that game 5, bro, because he was his problem, where he was too stuck in his ways, bro. He was too stuck in his ways, bro. Nigga, De'Aaron Fox did not have it, bro. Game 4 or game 5. De'Aaron Fox did not have it. I'm gonna really go on De'Aaron Fox, bro. He finna get his own segment. So I'm not really finna go in on him right now. Because De'Aaron Fox deserves his own segment. But Mitch Johnson was too stuck in his ways, bro, to pull him for a 20-year-old rookie who is playing out of his fucking mind. He lost his series, bro, not playing Dylan Harper the way he should have played Dylan Harper. That's what lost him this series, bro. Because it was times, bro, when Dylan Harper was just out there making plays, finishing at the rim, hitting crazy shots, everything. And Miss Johnson pulls him to put sorry ass De'Aaron Fox back in there, who ain't been doing shit. How, bro? You got a rookie out here who doing his thing, bro. Man, he been the most consistent guard the Spurs had all finals long was Dylan Harper. He had like 3 games with over 20. Like he thoroughly outplayed the veteran guard that's on his team. Thoroughly. Thoroughly. And yes, he made young mistakes, but that's what I expect from a young player. You know who I don't expect young mistakes from? The fucking veteran. I will take young mistakes for a 20-year-old rookie who ain't never been in this league before. So everything that's happening to him is new. Everything in this situation for him is new. So I expect him to turn the ball over sometime. For him to be playing fast because nigga he a rookie. The game is still fast for him at times. And he gets excited when make it because it's all good. Bro, think about yourself when you do something good, bro. You start to feel yourself. It's life. When you do a lot of good shit, it feels good and you want to keep doing good shit. Sometimes you need to back away from doing it. Not as much because you're overdoing it, but hey, bro, you don't know that sometimes when you're young. So that's what I'm saying, bro. So I can deal with Dylan Harper having young mistakes. I can deal with Stephon Castle making young mistakes. It was the veteran point guard that I couldn't deal with. Again, Darren Fox gonna get his own segment, but back to Mitch Johnson. You disappointed me, man. Game 5, man, and all throughout the series, bro, with your stubbornness, bro. Man, Charles Barkley said it best, man. You cannot be afraid, bro, to hurt players' feelings right now. Nigga, we trying to win the finals, bro. I don't care that I've been playing you I don't care that I've been playing you these minutes in the fourth, this in the second. I don't care about none of the road. Nigga, you have to coach the finals game by game. You have to coach each game in the finals, bro, game by game. And I feel like Mitch Johnson, he was just so hell bent on, bro. This is our game plan, and this is how we gonna do it. This is who's gonna play, and this is where they're gonna play, and we just gonna stick to that. We're never gonna deviate from it. We just gonna keep with the game plan what we got. We're gonna keep the same rotations, bro. And whether niggas hitting or making shots, bro, they gonna play still. No, man, you gotta coach the game that's in front of you, bro. You could have took either one of them guards out game 5. Because Stephon Castle wasn't much better, but that was Stephon Castle his first bad game. Yes, it came at a bad time. But again, that's a second-year player. This is his first run. So again, I expect for him to do young shit at times. My nigga Mitch Johnson, when they was coming back from the 29-point lead in game 4, not calling enough timeouts. Did you tell your team to slow down at any point in that game? In that second half? Did you tell your team like, hey man, let's go get a paint touch. Let's try to get to the free throw line. Let's try to get a mid-range. Let's slow the game down. Let's not start shooting the ball to under 10, to under 5. You watched your team go up and down this motherfucking court and take 8 consecutive threes while the Knicks are doing everything right, and you just feeding until they run, bro. Feeding until they run. Miss Johnson, bro, you got out coached, bro, because of your stubbornness, bro. You gotta. Hey, what I saluted about Mike Brown, bro, is he wasn't scared to pull players, bro, if them niggas wasn't hooping. Do you niggas understand Jose Alvarado got real fourth quarter minutes in that game 4? He took Mikal Bridges out that bitch. That's coaching. When somebody ain't got it, you sit them down, and if somebody playing better than the person you wanted to be in the game, so what? So be it. They should have played better in their minutes and they want to stay on the court. So I would salute Mike Brown because Mike Brown was out here coaching every finals game. He was coaching the game. It just seemed like Mitch Johnson, bro. It just seemed like Mitch Johnson just had what he had. Like, this is our game plan for the series, and we gonna do this shit for the series. Bro, at this time, bro, this is the time, bro, when you really got to coach, bro. If niggas not doing what they supposed to do on the court, pull them out the game.
Oh, that's a great band. Oh, I fucking love them.
Get him out the game.
Yeah.
So that was my problem with Mitch Johnson, man. Just his stubbornness to not make changes, bro. To try to keep the same rotations. Just ridiculous, bro. So that's my Mitch Johnson take, bro. The next thing with the Spurs, bro. The next thing with the Spurs, we gotta go to the star. They actually need a vet. I mean, that's what De'Aaron Fox was supposed to be. De'Aaron Fox was supposed to be the vet. You know what I'm saying? See how that went? Yeah, that was supposed to be the Aaron Fox. He was supposed to be the stabilizer. The Aaron Fox is almost a 10-year veteran in the NBA, bro. That was supposed to be him. And I had seen people saying something like they could have had Chris Paul. They should have kept Chris Paul. And maybe they should have. And I ain't even saying keep Chris Paul for him to play. Bro, I can guarantee you Chris Paul is putting paws on niggas, bro. If he would have seen what the Spurs did in that game 4. Or he see the way they playing the game. Bro, Chris Paul would have got on their ass and told them boys. Chris Paul would have been a real leader. Chris Paul brings real leadership. It might not be the best. It might not be the nicest. But what it is effective. Did he get a chip out of it? No, man. Everybody ain't going to win one. But that don't make Chris Paul not a winner to me, bro. Winning intangibles. The leadership, the want to, the dog in him, bro. He would have been able to instill that, plus been a good person to be in the ear of Stephon Council and Dylan Harper. That's the kind of voice you want. That's the kind of veteran voice you want in their ear. Can't learn from the fucking De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox came from Sacramento. What the fuck do he know about winning? On the biggest stages. Nothing. He been to the playoffs one time. But again, let me not start. Let me go back. And let's get on Wemby. Because with great honor and great, all the accolades come great responsibility, young man. And my nigga, you wasn't bad in these finals, bro. You wasn't bad in these finals, but you wasn't great either. Like, you could have done a lot more. My advice to you, Wemby, find a way to get your conditioning up. I understand you play hard as hell. I get it. You play hard as hell every minute you're on the court, and I respect it. But at the same time, if you're gonna play that hard, bro, if you're gonna play that hard all game, bro, but you can't be effective in the second half of games, bro, then what good is it? Like, Wemby, I fuck with your talent, bro. I think you got a chance to really be one of them ones. To really be that nigga. To really be the best player to ever touch the basketball in this game. I do believe you had that kind of potential, bro. But nigga, it start with your conditioning, bro, because I don't care how good you can play, bro. If you can't play through when you tired or you can't be on the court at certain times, bro, then what good does it do for me? And then Wemby in the second half of basketball games, bro, especially in these finals, bro, you was bad. And you being a young player, I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Too many mistakes from you down the stretch. Game 2, we all remember the turnover. The missed shot at the end. We all remember that. Game 3, y'all got that one. Game 4, you had the 2 missed free throws at the end. You had Jalen Brunson hitting shots over you. Like, my nigga, I can't call you the best player, bro, and not give you the proper smoke that you deserve, bro, because you shit the bed too. Game 5, you missed another free throw down the stretch, bro. And then you started doing what I hate the most, bro, and that's floating around that goddamn 3-point line. That's my biggest, bro. Get in that weight room, start lifting some weights, man. Start running, get your conditioning up, bro, so you can be effective in the game, bro. So you're just not floating on the 3-point line when you're tired, bro, and taking bad threes and bad middies. Man, get you a spot inside of that damn 3-point line, bro, to where the team can always feel like we can get you the ball right here, and we know it's a bucket. You've been there 3 years now, bro. I don't even think your team know where your spots are at on the floor, dog. That's sad to say, bro. You got a great all-time caliber player, and you can't even figure out where to get him the ball at. That's disturbing. Wimby, you gotta find, bro. Wimby, you gotta make a way, bro. When them games close, you gotta find you. You have to find it within yourself. This is what it takes to be great, dog. Everybody gets tired, and then the longer you play, into the season, bro, man, you ain't gonna have your legs like that, bro. You done played about 100 games at this point. So now you just gotta find it within yourself to be great. Now that got to be inside you, bro. And I believe it is, bro, because of the kind of competitor that you are. I think you love to compete. I do. I think you love to compete. But at the same time, my nigga, bro, you got to give yourself a chance to be able to compete. You got to put yourself in better conditioning so you can compete for longer down the stretch, bro, because this is what it takes. Now you see what it takes. Maybe you thought you was in shape. And this showed you that you wasn't in the shape you thought you was. You thought you was well conditioned. But this showed your flaws, bro. And another thing, Wimby, stop hanging for next year, bro. I beg of you, bro. I beg of you, bro. Man, stop hanging around that 3-point line, bro. Hey, go home every day this summer when you wake your ass up. Here's what I want you to do, Wimby. When you wake your ass up in the morning every day and you look in that mirror, tell yourself that you are 7'5". Because I think you need to tell you that. I hear everybody say, Wimby, man, just get in the... Bro, you bigger than everybody. You're taller than everybody. Go use that. I hear everybody saying. I think the only person who don't really realize they advantage at being 7'5" is you, nigga. So, Wimby, every day when you wake your ass up, somebody get this to him. I don't even know if they ever get this. Somebody find a way to get this shit to this nigga. Nigga, when you wake your ass up in the morning and you look in that mirror, I want you to tell yourself that you are 7'5". Okay? Tell yourself every day that you are 7'5". So you don't have your big asses flowing on the perimeter all goddamn game once you get tired, bro. Even when you get, hey, Wimby, I get it, you get tired. So what? It's the finals, bro. Do what you've been doing to get you wins. And that's being in that paint. Dominating that post. Because can't nobody do nothing when you got 2 feet in the paint. And you jump. Or you put your goddamn arms up. What are they going to do? They're going to have to let you have it or foul. So get in that weight room, man. Man, stop all that goddamn monk shit. Get in that weight room. Start running. Get that conditioning in your weight up. And then get you some real post moves, bro. And start playing like a big. Stop thinking you Jamal Crawford. Nigga, start thinking more like Hakeem. And I promise you your game will go to another level. Get that footwork got to be better. All that shit. And then you got to be able and work on your mental too, bro, because you crumbled down a lot of these games, bro. Like, I want to put into perspective, bro. Like, this series, dog. Like, I showed this earlier. Like, the game by game of the leads the Spurs had. I'll read them off to you again one more time. In game 1, they had a 14-point lead. Game 2 had a 12-point lead. Game 3 had a 12-point lead. Game 4 had a 29-point lead. And game 5, they had a 16-point lead. Now, you tell me a team in this position, how the fuck do you only win one of these? If I'm a Spurs fan right now or a Spurs player, I'm sick, bro. They should feel sick right now seeing something like this. And here go another thing. Like, even more numbers to back this up, bro. Look at this. Dog, the Spurs led in these finals 72% of the time in all 5 games. Bruh. Do you understand? 70-30, basically, was the ratio. The Knicks led for 30% of the series and won the series in 5 games. That is crazy to me. That's the crazy, but that had to be probably some of the craziest I've ever seen. For you to be in the lead this much of the series, bro. For you to start the game basically dominant. And then just to watch y'all slowly just lose it. Do the turnovers, dumb shots, rush shots, bad fouling, just being dumb, basically. Being a young, dumb team at times. Cost y'all this series, bro. And honestly, bro, they had no reason to lose this series. None. Every game that they lost, bro, you could debate like, why the fuck did they lose it? Because they wasn't supposed to. They literally gave 2 games away. I told my homeboy this other day, at minimum, going into game 5, that series should have been at minimum 2-2. At the minimum 2-2. Because they gave 2 games away. Literally they gave Wemby threw one away. And then the Spurs, and then that 29-point lead, that's self-explanatory. So they literally gave 2 games away. If you a Spurs, bro, you ought to feel sick about this, bro. Because there's no reason, even though they're young, they still, to me, had no reason to not win it. All they had to do, bro, when it came to and this is where this is where teams separate. When it's time to get to it, and this is my part of, and this ties into Wemby. When it's time to get to it, bro, when the games are close, bro, your star got to be a star. Has to be a star. Wemby didn't show it enough to me, bro. In the finals, bro. Like, and he's the best player on the team. I get it, bro. In them situations, he got to be that. Man. That's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying he ain't got no spots, bro. Because if he's the best player like that, bro, and I feel like he had this further his career, man, he would have been able to get inside that lane, get into the post somewhere, and tell them niggas, hey, get me the basketball, bro. Get me the basketball. And you seen it from the other side with Jalen Brunson, bro. When you had to have it, bro. Jalen Brunson found the way to come through. And Wemby in multiple games found ways to implode. Not execute. Not do the right shit. And it cost him. Again, look, another thing. Here's from the minute standpoint. 173 minutes. That's how long the Spurs led. The Knicks led this series for 57 minutes. 57 minutes. That's basically a game and not even a quarter. You know what I'm saying? They led the series for a game and 9 minutes. It ended up winning this shit in 5 games. Amazing. Amazing. And that's what it is, bro. Just they not gonna want to blame the youth. And I get it, bro. I commend them for that. But anybody who's been watching this league long enough and watching basketball long enough, man, knows that's what it was. Just the inexperience just kept showing time after time after time. And I'm not really gonna kill. For the rest of the Spurs, Vassell was okay in the finals. Champagnie had his games that he was okay in the finals. For the most part, the young guards, Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper played well. They both had a stinker. Stephon Castle's bad game came in the worst spot in Game 5 where they couldn't really have one. But hey, it is what it is. This is how the game played out. That game. And Dylan Harper had his bad game in game 3 or whatever it was. But outside of that, both of them young guards, they pretty much showed up every game. Did what they were supposed to do. So when your two young guards doing what they're supposed to do, and then your big, I mean, he doing what he can, he get tired that he can't do no more. You know, this is when it's nice to have a point guard who's been in this league 9 years, all-star caliber player, was been an all-star in this league, clutch player of the year in this league, bad to get out of the losing situation in Sacramento because he wanted to leave. Pay this nigga a handsome amount of money. He's gonna start making $50 million next year. We got this kind of player on your team, and this nigga can't do nothing to help y'all win. Nothing. He did one thing in this series. He hit the shot in game 3 that pretty much sealed it for the Spurs for their one win of the series in game 3. But outside of that, bro, and he had a good first half in game 4. But since that second half of game 4 and all of game 5, this nigga was terrible. And niggas ain't finna give me the whole goddamn it ain't just the year and it. Hey, man, shut up. We not doing that. We not doing the give a nigga grace shit today. Okay? You give the young players grace. If you want to give, and I don't even really want to give them niggas grace because nigga, you play to win and they lost. Niggas do better. So they ain't even really finna get no damn grace. I just expect that kind of shit out of them. I do not expect that shit out of a nigga who's finna get paid $51 million next year. I expect that nigga, when shit get hard, to come through. Because this is what you asked for. And I'm getting on the Aaron Fox case because this is what he asked for. He could have just stayed in Sacramento, absolute 25 points, 7-8 assists on that losing ass team. Hey, every once in a while they might be good. And he would have just had his little career and whipped it the fuck away. But no, you was in Sacramento complaining that they weren't playing winning basketball. You decided that you was ready for a change out of Sacramento. And I ain't blaming you for that, because who the fuck wants to be there? I get it. So, but at the same time, my nigga, when you ask to leave a team and you ask to go to a winning situation, and then them niggas need you to do some shit in a winning situation and you don't do it, you have to be held accountable for that. And De'Aaron Fox, my nigga, when it came down to having to get to it, bro, you were terrible. Let's start in that game 4, dog. That second half of that game 4. Everybody talking about something. You finished the game with 18 points. Bro, you had 15 of them in the first half. You made one shot in the whole second half. You made a 3. And that's in the fourth quarter. That's all your points. You had more turnovers than points in the second half of that game 4. And that was all in the half. You had 3 points and 4 turnovers in a half of basketball. This is your veteran point guard. Them other 2 guards, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, young as hell. Nigga, they paid, bro, they traded for you and gave you this extension, bro, because they expect you to be the stabilizer, bro, when shit going left. And, bro, you couldn't be counted on. But what? Over the kicking the ball off your foot? Can't hit Wimby on a simple screen and roll, screen and pick and pop, nothing. You couldn't do shit right. And then it was only worse in game 5, bro. Game 5, bro, looked selfish to me. I'm going to keep it a buck. Finish that game 3 for 13. Bro, it looked, Bro, that game 5 from you, bro, looks selfish to me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause you seen yourself not having it, bro. Bro, and as a player, bro, I understand, bro, you gotta have confidence in yourself. You be like, you gotta believe the next one going down. But nigga, your next one wasn't going down, bro. It wasn't. Bro, bro, De'Aaron Fox, bro. Bro, as a Spurs, I'm not a Spurs fan, but boy, if I was, I wouldn't be like not no hate mail or that, or him as, but De'Aaron Fox, nigga, you will hear from me though. He probably never see because he claimed he don't see that shit, which is bullshit. But somebody, bro, nigga, you was terrible, dog. Bro, a rookie guard in a closeout game thoroughly outplayed you. Nigga, you shouldn't have played no more minutes. I agree with Charles Barkley when he said that Mitch Johnson should have benched De'Aaron Fox. He definitely should have. Man, get them two young niggas all the minutes. Because even though Stephon Castle wasn't hitting no shots, that boy was playing hard, bro. He was playing defense, but at that point, he was playing defense on a great player who got it going. And at that point, man, he was at Jalen Brunson mercy. Once a great player get it going, man, it is what it is, bro. You can't do shit that can stop you. You only hope to contain him. But Stephon Castle was still playing hard, given what he had, contributing in other ways. De'Aaron Fox, he was out there just taking up fucking space. Over here, bro, and you kept, bro, over here getting the screens, bro, kept trying OG Anunoby just to hit that over here just to shoot that broke-ass mid-range jumper. Couldn't even hit your floaters. Had a wide open three that could have helped y'all stem the goddamn tide of the game and kept y'all leading the fourth, and you miss it. Wide open. You had time to set your feet, bounce the ball, reset your feet, think about it some more, and then shoot it. Nigga, you still missed it. Dog, I can't have the moment being too big for you, dog. Bro, we paying you too much money. You finna get $50 million next year. Bro, I'm not giving $50 million. I'm not giving $50 million to a nigga, bro, that I can't expect to lead a young team, bro, when we need you to be the nigga we paid you for. If you can't be the nigga I paid you to be when I need you to be him, then what the fuck do I need you on my team? Why? I need you on my team for what? Man, get De'Aaron Fox out of here. Because De'Aaron Fox ought to feel ashamed of himself. Knowing what his team see him as. Knowing what they need him for. And for him to put up the kind of performances he had, bro, and to keep it a buck. It wasn't just the finals with De'Aaron Fox. It's been since the last round, the conference finals too. And I know people gonna say he got an ankle injury. I don't care. Man, did you not see Jalen Brunson in game 1? Man, he fell like 3 times and grabbed both legs. Man, niggas, bro, when you get this far into the season, bro, ain't nobody 100% healthy. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. I do not want to hear that shit. If he injured, if it's that bad that he gonna play like that, nigga, then sit your ass down anyway. You're a detriment to the team at this point. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. He might have been, it might have been the ankle. If it was the ankle, then sit the fuck down. I'm not hearing that. I'm not giving them that. Too big of a stage. Too big of a moment. Your team relying on you. The coach even came out and said the dumbass shit. We're going to put the ball right back in your hand. Even the coach. This is your role on the team, bro. And we paying you to do it. So if we can't pay you to be the closer and the finisher, bro, that we paying you to be for the team, bro, then why are you here? Why are you here? Get the Aaron Fox out of there. And while you at it, bro, get Keldon out too. 6 man of the year, Keldon Johnson. Let me holler at you, bro. It ain't gonna be too long, bro. 6 man of the year, 6 men of the year. Only giving me 4 points a game in the finals, bro. Not good enough. Again, I said in another video, I don't even know how you got 6 man of the year. You're not even the best player on your team coming off the bench. So that I really didn't understand. But 4 points from the 6 man of the year, that shit is not good enough. So get him out of here too. Spurs, they gotta revamp, bro. Get y'all some real shooting on this team. I like Vassell, I like Champagne. You need more of that though coming off your bench. And then get you a better backup bid, because I'll tell you, boy, Luke Cornett, boy. Another reason women was tired as hell, boy, because nigga, they couldn't keep you on that court long. God, what? And what make it worse, bro? You were serviceable. Like in the conference finals, bro, you played okay. But Lord, you got to these NBA finals, dog. It was, boy, nigga, listen. Luke Cornett, bro. I don't know if they'll get rid of you, because you did play a big part, but you was just, it's the finals, dog. You was bad to the point where Wemby couldn't even sit down for more than like 3 minutes of game time. If Wemby sat out at any point in any game, bro, a run happened on the Knicks side, because you just couldn't be no kind of like paint presence. So I don't know what. For the Spurs, it was a good run though. For y'all first year being together, this is y'all first real playoff run. For y'all to get to the finals, bro, and to be in every game. I mean, that's an accomplishment in itself. Giving yourselves a chance to win, like, it's commendable. And people can say what they want, let me get on to that, because I'm seeing a lot of people just killing the Spurs right now, saying they'll never get back, and just all kind of shit. Like, that's why you lost, blah 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 blah. That's what I want you to think about. Something though. What other team in their first like real playoff run, young team in their first real playoff run together, was able to get it done? Because you forget when, like, the first time we didn't even got to go that far back. Y'all remember OKC lost to the Mavericks the year before they won the title in the second round. They didn't even get to the finals like the Spurs did. Shadem had to take an L in the playoffs to get where they wanted to go. Remember that young Denver team in the bubble? They had to get smacked up by the Lakers, and next thing you know, they're around, and now they in the finals and shit, winning. Bro, young teams go through this, bro. The Celtics, when they lost to the Warriors in the finals, that was a young Celtics team. Young Tatum, young Jaylen Brown, a couple more years of experience, then boom, the second time trying to do the shit, they got it. But we gotta stop discounting teams, bro, because they lose in they first try out this shit. They did better than most niggas who first crack at it, bro. They got to the finals. Theoretically, bro, had a chance to win it. Had it been better at executing down the stretch. So the Spurs hate, bro, and this Wemby hate I've been seeing, bro, it seemed a little forced to me, dog. Because of the way they was playing, physical, and they confident in themselves. They don't be giving a lot of credit to the other team, as you shouldn't. Because them niggas, they did lose in a lot of these games, bro, due to their own dumb shit. So people mad at them because they saying they gonna win the series and that they didn't give up when they sell. They keep the confidence. They just talk crazy. I'd rather that than for them to tuck their tails when they got down 3-1 and be like, ain't nothing we could do. Yeah, we're not gonna win nothing. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do nothing. We're just gonna kick our ass. Like, what? Who raised you niggas? A lot of you niggas sound like y'all just concede defeat to people, bro. Like, don't even try to get a dub. Like, once somebody say they got you and you feel like there's nothing you can do, you don't even try. I commend them young niggas for never losing their confidence, bro. And even if they did, bro, not letting it be known in the public that they did. Nah, we got a chance to win, man. We gonna come back, no matter the circumstance. Yeah, them niggas, yes, they're going to be back. Everybody tells them this person never got back, them person never got back. No. Fuck off. They'll be back. They'll be back. They'll be back. They're too good of a team not to be back. They have too good of a generational talent on their team. The young two guards are gonna keep getting better, bro. They're too good not to get back. They're too good not to get back. And then on top of this, bro, they got to the finals, so they won the West. They know what it takes to get to the West. They know what it takes to get through the West at least. And then the next time they put themselves into the situation, bro, we'll see how they grow from it. But just to say that they won't come back, bro, due to the way they lost games. The way they lost the games was bad. It made it look like they won't. But it's not. But no, bro. The Spurs will be back, dog. The Spurs will be back.